Ooh, welcome to Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is November the 26th, 2024. We got some NXT to talk about because we got interesting ones that are happening next week. Next week, there's going to be a fatal four-way. Whoever lost, the losers of the qualified matches of the last four Iron Survivor challenges from the men's and the women's, there's going to be a fatal four-way match. And we heard that next week, the tag team champions, because the Nathan Fraser is in the Iron Survivor Challenge. I will tell you guys what happened with Axiom when we get there on his match. But they will have the double duty at deadline because there's going to be a tag team battle royal to become the number one contenders to the tag team titles because the tag team division is getting chaotic. Everybody's fighting everywhere. They've been fighting in the parking lot during this whole episode. They fight like somebody went over on top of the car. Somebody went through a window. A lot of things happening. So that's happening next week, and we heard that Eric Big Show will be there. Why? I have no idea. Trick Williams had something to say. Then Rich Holland has something to say. Trick Williams just wants Rich Holland doesn't win the title because he just wants to destroy things, just like he did with the Chase U. He just doesn't want him win it because he's going to destroy things. And Mr. Rich Holland admitted that that's what he wants to do. And then Eric Big Show pop on the Tron and he said a whole bunch of things, and he's coming next week to do something with Trick Williams and Rich Holland to make them angry. And they want to destroy each other. And we heard X-Pac is showing up. On X, he just announced that he's going to be on NXT next week. Why? I have no idea. None of these things I don't understand why this is happening, but it's happening. We did get a return, ladies and gentlemen. We got a return. We didn't get a lot of interviews and segments here. Well, we got some interviews. We got some people talking and all that stuff. But at the end, ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Thorpe, he's not having the best luck. Because now he's in the Fatal 4-Way match. He's not happy because his match was the only qualified match that got interruptions. And now he has to wrestle 3 other guys to get into the Iron Survivor Challenge. And he wants to talk to Ava. He accidentally grabbed her. She got upset about it. And then she got knocked over by one of the tag team guys because they've been arguing with each other, and knocked the door right on her and knocked her out into the medical room. And then Shawn Michaels wants to know what happened, and Ava says she was talking to Eddie, and then Eddie says, I want to explain, and Shawn Michaels got physical. He shoved Eddie Thorpe and said, you better not touch her again. So, aye. A lot of things happening. I don't think a boss is supposed to touch somebody like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, for the first match of the evening, we got Ethan Page versus Axiom. I thought it was a pretty decent match. I like Axiom. He's good in the ring. I wish he was winning the Iron Survivor Challenge. But, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match and qualified was Ethan Page. And then we got Ethan Page has some things to say, because I believe everybody had that. When you win, you comment. So he was the interviewer Sarah came out and tried to get a comment from Ethan Page, and then of course Nathan Fraser had to open his big mouth. And then Wesley came out, and then Javon Evans came out, and we found out who's going to be the 5th person. Well, we don't know yet until the Fatal 4-Way happens. And then we got OTM coming out and saying that they don't care about the singles titles, they care about the tag titles, and they're not happy that the tag team champions are trying to get the singles titles and not defending their tag team titles. And then a whole bunch of tag teams came out and started doing brawling again with the chaotic stuff. Oh man. The people I think is going to win this battle royal, I think, is Josh Briggs and that the Japan Noah guy. Because looks like they're going to be a tag team. It sounded like they had a shot at the tag team titles, but it was a live event. Now it might be on TV. So I'm hoping that'll be interesting. It will be interesting. We haven't seen any TNA guys showed up. I wish Joe Hendry was going for the men's. Like, I understand the last chance thing, but I wish Joe Hendry was going in there. But Joe Hendry has his own things in TNA to worry about. Next, we got Lola Boyce versus Ren Sinclair. She is trying to show everybody what she's going to do, Jada Parker. Lola Boyce is not in the Fatal 4-Way match. Jada Parker is, but Lola Boyce is not. But Lola Boyce just destroyed Ren Sinclair. She got knocked out. She doesn't know what she got herself into. And then we had Tony D'Angelo versus Shawn Spears for the NXT's North American Championship. Pretty decent match. These guys went at it, trying to destroy each other, but the winner of that match, and still your North American Champion, Tony D'Angelo, and then Brooks Jensen and Shawn Spears tried to attack Tony D'Angelo after the match. Tony D'Angelo was doing good defense until a guy named Nico came out and clotheslined the head off of Tony D'Angelo. We've seen this Nico guy a couple weeks with Shawn Spears. He was like a driver when they were, when Shawn Spears went to the Tony D'Angelo's restaurant that he eats where he eats, and all that stuff. He talked to Nico before. So yeah, this big giant guy just destroyed Tony D'Angelo, and then they start staring at Rizzo. So I'm guessing they might have a woman coming into their faction. And there is going to be the family versus Shawn Spears guys after the family is part of that Battle Royal, Tag Team Battle Royal. And then we have Julia versus Kalani Jordan in the Iron Survivor Challenge, the match 4. I thought it was a pretty decent match. Kalani Jordan did a good job. She's interesting. She's an interesting individual. But ladies and gentlemen, she did a good job. But the winner of that match is Julia, and she's going to Deadline. Go in this Iron Survivor Challenge. I'm sorry for the coughing over there. But the Iron Survivor Challenge, it will be Julia will be in the match. And then our main event will be for the women's NXT Women's North American title. Paul and Haley versus Tatum Paxley. It was a pretty decent match. It was a great match. But the winner of that match, because of a lot of help from Jasmine Nix and JC Jane, the Fatal Influence, still the champion was Paul and Hanley. And then after that, Fatal Influence attacked Tatum Paxley after the match. But here comes the returning of Gigi Dolan, coming out and helping Tatum Paxley and destroying Fatal Influence. Remember, JC Jane and Gigi Dolan had their own little history because of the Toxic Attraction years ago. And looks like that the problem is going to happen again. Not a lot of things else I could tell you guys. Extra stuff. I don't remember a lot of things. But Deadline has... I think the Deadline only has like 3 matches. The World Title match and the Iron Survivor Challenges. That's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell. Bye!